Nice.
All right, so
Anyway, back to work.
now let's see, 2 weeks later, you guys had just finished in the armory. You had you had entered into the main security office and found the remnants of the two of the heads of security and dispatched them as their cybernetics brought them back to life. Both the men essentially being almost like half cybernetic. Very augmented guys they were. And divvied up the equipment that you had found between yourselves. And are now sitting in the the armory plotting your next move. Guys.
I don't see the map.
Yeah, we need the map.
I thought it was shared. It usually right, but whatever.
That happens sometimes, man. There, right.
That's a big map.
Yeah, you can move me. I have a new patron for who can help me move. And this one has Discord.
Oh my god.
Seeing this in 60 FPS.
Beautiful.
This
Truly.
is running so much fucking better for me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, far and away. I can actually fucking do shit.
Oh, that's good. I guess the update
Actually play.
guess the updates really work out.
I think it's because I'm not streaming.
Probably.
Mostly that. Imagine it's resource heavy. Alright,
I
so
can actually flickering lights. That's kind of neat.
I'm sure the FPS kind of made it harder to tell they were flickering.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw they were flickering.
All of the lights in the armory are. It got a little more dinged up.
My new patron really is helping me.
Alright, so like I said, you guys are currently closed off into the armory, and you had locked the door behind you just in case.
Just in case.
So,
Yeah.
what all shall you do?
Now, if I remember properly, there wasn't anything else down this hallway except for the armory. So all we can do is go back the way we came.
My mind just did a blank. Yeah, what's your character's name again?
Aw.
He's home wrecker. He wrecks people's homes.
He's Ohm, yeah.
What? No, it's Ohm.
Yeah, Home.
Oh, just
OHM. Not
So-
Ohm.
oh, you wanted to go to the administrator's office, right?
That is correct.
Do you know where it is?
Technically, you all would know, as you've worked in there for at least long enough. It's in the second floor of the,
I'm just a passing drug dealer. I don't work here.
well, yeah, technically Void is the only one who wouldn't know for sure.
I'm just here to plant a bomb and then. I mean, what?
Anyway, but yes, you guys are, you know that it's in the,
On the
main
second-
lobby area on the second floor.
Right. We need to find the stairs up there. Go do whatever the hell you want to do. And then we need to go to an escape pod and get the hell out.
Actually, one thing about
That's a
Julian,
good
since
plan.
I wanted to do this the last time, but obviously didn't have the materials necessary, I'm going to drop the, while you guys are planning out your moves and doing your RP, I'm going to drop one charge into your character sheet. That was meant to be there, but obviously didn't have it at the time.
So now you have more resources.
Now he
no.
he has a literal explosive charge.
For one purpose and one purpose only.
Oh,
And I think I'll know what it is.
Quick question. What
Yeah.
is UPB?
The universal polymer base. They're for crafting.
Was there a crafting thing that we could use to break stuff down in this room?
No.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Is there one inside the med lab?
I don't think
I
there
didn't,
was.
I didn't consider that because nobody actually asked about it, as far as I remember. But yeah, sure. So they could create stimulants and stuff that they would need.
Mm.
I've never looked at the graphic system for Starfinder, so I don't know.
You need
No
you
problem.
need to have I believe you do have to have engineering levels up to the level of the equipment you're working with, but you also need to have an amount of polymer up to or that is equal to its
Credit worth.
credit worth.
I
believe it's
have
only
engineering ranks up to our level, so
Well, yeah, engineering is for crafting technological devices or items, including computers.
What's your
And
Would
you
medicine
have
or life
what?
science be for?
Medicine. So you would need life science to create drugs, poisons, or medicinals, or food and drink.
Okay, I have that up too. I have everything we need.
Yeah, what's your plan then? What are you planning to do?
Also, Void, since he has mysticism, he can actually create magic items. Yes.
I can
Mysticism can do a couple things. You just never try to do it. You can disable magic devices. You can identify a spell. You can identify creatures. Identify magic items. Recall knowledge about alchemic theory, arcane symbols, deities, magic traditions, the planes, symbols, related topics, and religious traditions. I read that out of order. And repairing magical items.
So like Odin.
I have athletics.
You have a buttock?
I have computers.
Yes, athletics. You can jump, climb, or swim.
Let's
Good
go.
I
job.
can hack things,
I can climb into the vent.
and with my axe,
You can also use you can also use computers to craft a computer,
yeah.
which is
I
basically
see.
would just basically be making a small data pad that couldn't do much. Unless you
Survival
were-
comes first, but I
It
want
doesn't-
to get to the administrator.
I just imagine I see the leech climb into a vent. I just grab my flamethrower, climb up to the vent, and just fire into the hole. You watch the entire ventilation system goes up in flames.
Hey,
It all just goes up.
barbecued leech.
So,
If we encounter the orangutan, we need to lure it to a better place to fight it, so it can't just, ambush us.
right.
I forgot that's what you guys have been calling it.
We might
while.
want to lure it
What?
to the.
I said I forgot
Who
you
said
guys.
hello?
I said I forgot you guys had called it that. It's been a while.
It has. But who said hello just now?
Nobody said hello.
Nobody.
I'm losing
Nobody-
my mind.
That's her schizophrenia. Don't worry about it. Continue the game.
Nobody said hello. I'm just trying to say that in character that maybe we should lure it to the main lobby.
Was the main lobby the place where we found it first?
Correct.
I think so.
That was an awful place to fight it. There are walls that it can hide behind, basically anywhere we stand. We
That's-
want a nice area with no place for it to hide.
Well, it is the way to the medical lab. It is just a long hallway, but it has the around the corner.
Besides, I think it's crawled through vents around here before.
But best case scenario, we could just not have to fight it at all.
Yeah, that is ideal.
Exactly. And for that to happen, I have an idea. If
Okay.
possible, if we pass by the reactor core room again, I will be going down a little detour. Go down there, then we head straight for the administrator's office. You do what you have to do, see what you got to see, and then we go to an escape pod and fuck right off. I'll deal with the leech.
I don't
This is
I don't think splitting up is a good plan.
9.
Then let's all go together to the reactor core. You'll also know what I'm trying to do.
Works for me.
I think the reactor core room is on the way to the administrator's office. So when we pass by, we quickly go in there. Should be done in approximately a minute.
Works for me. Lead the way.
Yes, I will.
Can you share the map again? I clicked out of it, and I don't know if there's a button that brings it back up on my end.
Alright.
There we go.
Okay. So, back into the hallway we go.
So you guys open up the door back to the hallway that was leading through.
Like I just saw home go into the
Looking
wall.
out to the very uncomforting flashing lights in this hallway.
Ryan, make sure to put me up front because I'm going to lead the way.
We have to go backwards, don't we? And there's nothing up further, I don't think.
There's nothing to your left.
Press button.
Oh god.
So, Beeg, without a second thought, slides his way up and presses the button, whereas the door scraping, just a loud screeching as it tries to slide open, getting caught once again.
Kojira, door open.
I grab it and I try to force it open.
We really should close that door.
We should oil the door. Alright,
Try to force it open.
alright, try to... feel like there was something for...
Forcing things open? Athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
probably
was-
athletics.
Probably.
I don't have... As you can see, Ryan, I don't get that many skill ranks.
You've got a whole 9 to my 33.
Yeah.
Madman.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh, just straight strength?
Great strength.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Then that would be 22.
22.
You tear the door off its
No.
non-existent hinges.
You try forcing the door with all your might, but after a lot of heaving and pushing, it does not seem to budge.
What? Well, how much does he have to roll to open that fucking door?
Hold on. Let me take a look at this. I'm gonna step up to the door and try and see what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
So,
I love how scared Void got for a second.
what? If he can't open it, what do we do?
I have the highest strength out of all of us, and even while rolling an 18, I couldn't get it open.
It is open
Yeah,
enough.
bad.
It is open enough. You could slide through.
I'd like
Currently,
to use
it's-
engineering to try and make it. I'd like to make it easier to open.
Actually,
just-
maybe we shouldn't do that. Wasn't it wasn't the fact that we got saved last time the fact we managed to squeeze into it, it couldn't fit in the gap or whatever?
No, you close the door.
Yeah.
Maybe opening it fully is not the best course of
I
action.
don't want to open it fully, but if we can all run through this door and it can't squeeze through, that buys us time and gives us still a safe area.
Yeah, go ahead and make engineering check.
What's that? A 26?
Damn,
Does a 26 work?
motherfuckers.
Kinda.
Motherfucking
Engineering.
Oh, there's your problem.
So what'd you say you rolled? 26.
26.
So
There's
digging
your problem.
through the panels and trying to examine it, you managed to find some slightly damaged equipment that you managed to I shouldn't use the word I was about to use because it's technically a slur. It's a term.
What the fuck were you gonna say?
I think I know what he was going to say.
I was gonna say
It's good.
to,
It was sort of cobbled together, right?
it was to rig it, but with with another word on top of it. It's such a normal term I use that I almost said it.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so you managed to fumble around with it to create something that at least functions. That the door, if activated again, should open fully.
Can I just make it open a little bit more so we can just like push through? But
now that you've done what you've done, it's either all the way or none of the way.
Well, boys, I've got good news. I'd like to open the door at this point fully.
All right.
And bad news.
Not gonna have to actually.
Good news is I fixed the door. Bad news is
the door's fixed. The bad news is the door's fixed.
Fuck.
I did the best I could. I can only not fix something so much.
Trying to figure out.
I can only break things so much.
Actually have to like delete the points created the wall.
If it's any consolation.
Please step aside. I shall he breaks the door. I'm gonna pull out my pistol and aim it at the pad that he was just working on.
Well,
while it's fully open, do you want to break it now?
Without us, pretty much with what did I do? I thought you guys should be able to see that, but it's not. Oh wait, is it?
We can see.
Okay. Without really even a second thought, Vax fires on the panel.
No, I'm shoot. I'm just going to aim at it.
Oh.
See, guys, it's safe. It's safe out here.
I walk out,
barreling down and fucking kidnaps me.
It's safe out here. We just see him get pulled into the ceiling zone.
Please.
I can think like runs by me and like a fucking running back just grabs me and runs.
Thank you, Ryan.
I should really not tempt fate. I feel like that will decrease my lifespan.
Especially not you.
What lifespan?
Especially
what
not.
I just did.
Considering what's happened with you before, don't.
Considering my track record, yeah.
No, just let me lead the way. Nice.
You're gonna have to tell me where to go. I don't know where to go.
Left, I think.
Left? Left it is.
Is that correct, Mr. Bones? Fuck, wrong one. Wrong DM. Is that correct, Dangus?
For what?
Is this
reactor?
Yeah.
Yeah, the reactor is the door to the bottom left corner.
Gotcha.
Alright, so we are right there.
I'm so used to calling
Why
the
is Beeg standing on me?
He's scared.
He wants to
I can't move until you get off of me.
Wait, where's my character?
You're under Ohm or on top of Ohm.
Yeah.
Now I'm on top. Get fucked.
I hate you.
I'm so used to calling the DM Bones because that's the guy I played D&D with the most.
Yeah.
I just literally called you Bones.
Yeah, I was confused about that, but also not enough to
Yeah. Anyway.
So, reactor time, right?
Reactor core.
Where I'm standing right now has really good vision.
I'm seeing a lot of dice roll.
yes.
Oh no. We're in danger.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
The door explodes.
Quick question. Can I ever make like just a random perception roll?
if you really want to.
Fuck it, why not?
You just have to tell me you would like to. Because you'd like to look around and
Oh, will you roll it then? That way I don't know the result? 'Cause I will.
no, you
roll
can know the
perception.
result, you just won't know if you're successful or not.
Yeah, but if I see the result, I out of character can. Hold on, getting my sheet open.
I don't even know if
Alright.
I can. I don't even know if I can roll for you without you seeing. Oh yeah, I can. I just wish I
Alright,
could do perception. I wish I could do perception for the whole party, but I don't seem to be able to.
Whatever you just rolled, my bonus is +6.
Yeah, I know. But looking around, you don't seem to like feel that anything is necessarily wrong. You don't see. I mean, the whole situation feels wrong, but you don't see anything that's out of the ordinary.
Alright. The coast seems clear for the time being.
But yeah, so in front of you guys is the doorway to the reactor. And Kojira, bombs in hand, is very eager to make his way inside.
I'm just holding the breach charge, or not breach charge, the fucking, you know what it is.
The
The
detonator.
Dashko?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Dashko, yeah.
He had
And-
it attached like around
Oh,
his waist,
fuck.
like a suicide bomber.
No, I have a Dashko in one hand, this bomb thing in the other, and I'm going in.
All
Oh,
right.
so yeah, you're being a suicide bomber then. You're just going in, Allahu Akbar, and then explode. So.
No, not in the slightest.
So opening the doorway, you can see the short hallway.
Oh, he's there yet?
Not yet. Come on, follow me. I will cautiously make my way forward.
Cautious.
Big back.
There's a door to our right. Is there anything of worth in there?
What do you mean, door? Right?
Beeg is standing on it.
Oh, but he
He wasn't
that a door?
up. He wasn't up there on my screen.
Or is that just the door thing for the same door?
No, that door is essentially leads to the original map I had made in what do you call it?
roll 32
And
20.
Roll 20. Yeah.
Okay, so
So, just for the sake of my own sanity, because I didn't try to rebuild that, and it's already slow enough because I made the map so big, we're not going to go back there. No, there's
Okay.
technically no reason.
Keep following.
I'm gonna close the door once we're all through.
Beak, behind me. Beak, get
Big
back.
no
But-
what he do.
But rounding around the corner, the only thing you guys see is the a stairwell heading down.
I wish to go down.
Into the deeps.
Oh.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah,
Use
basically.
it.
I like to throw a pebble downstairs.
I'm using.
Vax, you play those vid games too?
Oh yeah.
I'm using my currently deactivated Dashko to make sure Beeg doesn't run in front of me.
You basically have fire pointed in his eyes. Ah, you're burning my face.
It's deactivated.
You're burning his face.
It's just
For the record, I assume we're making the reactor go critical, right?
yeah.
Big boom.
I'm going to use this breaching charge to, once we left, detonate it from a distance and cause the reactor to go critical. I'm not sure if it will work, but I'm hoping that through this we can prevent whatever virus is in here from spreading.
And quarantining this is probably a good move.
It's the token movement's on. Also, there were supposed to be walls here. I never actually finished building this shit.
I
Oh,
like
out into space.
I
I
like
like
that.
it though.
Well,
It's pretty.
it's not supposed to be that way, but essentially you can see that wall that it's like that wall there's like a door in the center there. And there was supposed to be a pad beside it which is currently blinking and the doorway
Yeah,
is
right
shut.
there.
So gaming,
Like right
give
here?
me some help.
Yeah, that big thing is supposed to be a door.
Okay. Does it need? Do we need to hack it open or?
Well, like I said, currently the pad is blinking.
I just used my security guard key card to get in there, if I could.
So you're just gonna open it?
I will attempt to do so.
Alright, so
I'm here if it doesn't.
you
Wait. Sorry. You said it was blinking?
correct.
It shouldn't be doing that.
Before anything, can I inspect why it's blinking? Or should I ask home to do?
I mean, it doesn't matter who does it.
I'll fucking work with you on this. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Could you come over here?
This is the reactor, right?
yes.
I was gonna,
Yeah.
could you come over here for a second?
How can I be of assistance?
The door pad's blinking.
It's blinking. I don't know why.
It is
I'm saying,
blinking. Let me
it's
take
not plugged.
let me
So,
take a look at this.
The this in particular that stop. In particular, this pad is not just a simple pad. It's a more of a to about waist height computer that is blinking, warning of a minor reactor leak, and all personnel should activate any environmental protection.
So,
Shit.
Kojira, how do you feel about radiation poisoning?
Badly. Despite the fact.
All right, so something to keep in mind. I have to find where it is exactly.
Before you say this, I love the fucking irony of him saying, "How do you feel about radiation?" Meanwhile, me looking like a motherfucking Godzilla. Just like, not a fan.
Not the biggest guy, you know?
Sorry, that would be my father. He's in.
Alright. I'm checking my Android thing, because I'm pretty sure androids don't get hurt as much by radiation.
Now, if you'd let me, if guys would let me talk, all armor is built in with environmental protection by default, unless specified otherwise, and it lasts for 1 hour increments, which then will need to be recharged. And the duration, I believe, I'm not seeing it at the moment. A number of days equal to the item level. You just need to activate and then deactivate when you come back out. But currently, the pad is warning of low levels of radiation leaking from the core.
I will activate my environmental protection then.
So your suit essentially creates a big bubble around your head, and you kind of feel a very slight pressure change as the suit seals itself much greater.
This takes battery charge?
There's internal batteries in all the armor that would have it, and it would just need to be recharged later, but it lasts it's 1 hour increments, and it lasts a number of days equal to your character or to your armor level, which I believe he has level 3 armor or something.
So it'll basically never fucking run out.
Basically, it's not gonna. It's level 3. So basically, for right now, unless you guys go to a more harmful planet, you're not gonna have an issue.
Right.
Okay, perfect.
I will activate it and prepare my breach charge for setup.
Oh, hold on. Where are you wanting to put the breach charge?
I will.
Yes.
Now, something to keep in mind is the radiation could potentially.
It all got cut out. Could you repeat where you were going to put the breaching charge?
No, I was thinking about it, because I might be able to put it on the leak, because that's already a vulnerable spot. So putting it on a vulnerable spot will probably cause it to go critical more easily, or even more.
I think we should listen to what Dangus was about to say, though.
Now, what I was about to say was something to keep in mind with radiation is it expands out in a radius. So even if it's a low-level leak, it could come out the doorway when you decide to flip that switch and open it up.
So Beeg and Vax maybe ought to turn on their environmental protection as well.
Basically, everybody should probably it'd probably be a good idea too if they don't want to get sick.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
You two should turn on your environmental protections. There's a radiation leak.
I just imagine everyone gets like a bit of an overshield.
How does one do that?
Now, something to keep in mind, is you're not invulnerable to it either.
No, I turned mine on as well.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Sorry.
Yeah, if I have 3 full fucking days of protection from this,
you're like, no, fuck that. I'm already. It's already on.
Dangus.
Yes.
The reason we didn't hear it is because we keep talking over one another.
This is fun. We're dealing with radiation. This is cool.
Yeah. So now, I guess you're gonna open the.
Yes, I wish to do so.
So you open the the door, and you do see as the airway kind of the air kind of has a change to it as the radiation is leaking out in a minor fashion.
Right.
All right, time to get to work.
I wish to go in search of the location of the leak.
I'm gonna look for a computer. Any
Now-
sort of computer that looks like it has like readouts or whatever.
Now, the only readout is essentially directly located on the front of the reactor. And
All
go
right.
ahead and make a perception check, Julian.
Right.
Kojira.
Can you pull up my character sheet for a second? Thank you, buddy. My perception.
+1.
+1, not bad. Not horrible.
I've seen better.
I've definitely seen worse. It's a total of 17.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Also looking up demolition here. Alright, so you do you manage to find the leak. You find like a it's not exactly a hairline. It's like it's a small crack enough for it not and far away and from the main section of the reactor to not cause massive amounts of leakage, but enough to cause a problem.
Right, and looking at it, if this were to expand? Would it cause a more violent reaction than the one that would be have been completely fine?
Let me put it to you simply. If you blow up something that's radioactive, at least for the sake of my mind, because I'm not doing exact science here, it's gonna blow the fuck up.
Right. Okay. I'm going to put the breach charge on that crack like it's a band-aid.
Alright.
I have
So
a question. I shout from down the hallway.
What is
Yeah,
it?
Nazi Doctor, what's up?
Will the radiation affect the explosive and make it not work?
Willen? You're the explosive guy.
He's like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, I didn't think about that."
you're fairly confident it should be okay.
Fine.
In the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can't remotely set just a backup overload program in the computer.
Now, looking over the computer, it's currently locked, and you're gonna need administrative access. And looking at just looking at the computer, you're feeling it may be very difficult to hack. It seems to be created with security greatly in mind.
Can I try?
Yes, you can.
I'd like to try.
In the meantime, using
I rolled a 4. Will a 15 do it?
You attempt to hack the computer, but it kind of just shuts you out and locks out the computer.
Motherfucker.
just go.
God, I hate computers. Why did I spec into computers?
Because unfortunately, you're trying to hack into something that would be a high enough tier to survive hacking.
In the meantime, I wish.
What tier computer is this, by the way?
Well, for something that would need to be an absolutely I forget what it is without
This is a
actually.
tier 10 computer, isn't it?
It's high enough to be very difficult.
This is a tier 8, isn't it?
It's big, it's bad, it's making your life hard.
If this is a reactor computer in a space station,
Yes.
it has to be huge.
Dangus, in the meantime, is it possible for me to, due to my bomber fighting style, would it be possible for me to, in the same way I would create one of my experimental grenades, cause the breach charge to have a similar effect of just having the ability to go fucking haywire?
I'll help with this.
No, it's just it's simply a charge. Your crafting and such does not affect it whatsoever.
Right.
Oh my god.
Would be hilarious.
So, guys, I need to show you an ability I have.
Go for it.
It's called Overload.
Oh boy, what does it do?
As a standard action, you can cause a short in an electronic device.
How come I can't click on that in the chat window?
This makes the device non-functional for 1 round.
You had to click on the little a little like man right there, a little ribbon looking thing.
Yeah, I am. It's not doing nothing.
So this would probably kill me if I did this in order to make the reactor explode because I have to be here.
Right. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself for this when I have a...
That's like,
No.
fuck no.
No.
Exactly.
But I have experience with making devices go fucking haywire. Can I help?
Wait a minute. So, what's it do?
You're
It just makes it non-functional. It's not gonna blow it the fuck up.
Yeah, but there's a reaction going on in here. If I shut down the safety measures for a round and the reaction goes off, that
You're
would
not
cause
shutting
an
down
explosion.
anything. You're not shutting down anything specific. It's either you're basically just shutting the entire thing down. Anyway, so you're setting the charges?
I'm sending the rage charge with a very long-range detonator.
Alright,
Can I use engineering to point out the best places to put them?
you can aid him, which I need to check how aiding works.
Well, how about first we look at who has the higher engineering? For I
I
have
have an 11.
Yeah, how about you do it instead?
Why do you not have it higher?
Because I'm dumb.
What's your skill?
He
What's
does
your
have
bonus?
2 ranks in engineering.
I have
Nice.
2. I
Working
get
plus
two.
4.
He's like, I like blowing things up, but I can't.
Alright, so I'll roll engineering.
Yeah, you roll engineering, I help. I don't know what help does. but
I'm trying to find aid another. I just can't remember where on earth it is.
But
Uh,
do I roll engineering, Dangus?
Just give me a second, please.
No.
Okay.
Give him a mere moment. I'm aiding you, therefore problems occur.
I'm gonna hit 2.
Open.
I want to.
All right.
no,
well,
I want to fight this leech.
anyway,
You want to say I'm gonna fight this reactor?
I want to punch it.
Well,
All right. Well, I hit the resume button, and then you guys started trailing off. So, so you're setting the.
Yeah.
So setting the thing. I have to
First,
find
we're
your
doing
character
engineering
sheet.
checks.
I have to pull up your character sheets because for demolitions, your check
doing
is
engineering
run
checks.
in secret.
I
We're
just
doing engineering to find out where the best places to plant explosives were first.
Actually, first of all, I'm sure he'll pass it, but Julian, go ahead and roll your DC 10 for aiding.
Right. I shall. I will. I'm joyful in this opportunity, and
Okay.
I will
18.
succeed. Would you
Roll
look at
what?
that? No,
Yes.
no. I rolled a 12 plus 4, so 16.
Okay.
Damn,
cool.
2 off.
All right.
Alright, so add a +2. Can I roll my engineering check? with
No,
it?
it's run in secret. You don't get to run it.
The balls
Alright.
are sweaty.
I would have rolled a 5 anyway, so...
Well, it's a good thing you didn't do it then.
So where do I feel like placing the explosives?
So, taking your time and with Kojira offering his assistance, you carefully assemble the detonator in charge promptly and attach it to the location you feel is most that would cause the most damage to the reactor. Did I fucking take that down? I bet I did. I wanted to make sure I mean, actually, it doesn't matter about. Oh, there it is. It doesn't really matter about collateral for the explosive. It's just more if you pulled it off or not.
Yeah.
Because later, if you exceed the break DC by 5, you would be increasing the radius by 5 foot. For up to a maximum of 5 times the charge. So you'd only get like a 5 more foot. This would be like a 10-foot explosive, I think.
Right. Would
'Cause I
that
think-
affect
Nice.
the...
Because it only does in like a 5-foot range initially.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to affect the size of the reactor explosion.
Yeah, that part doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so you set the charge and have
Yep.
the detonator primed and ready, and safety on so you don't potentially set it off while you're going along your way.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
But as far as you two are concerned, you feel your business is done here?
I put the detonator in a safe spot in my belt.
Alright. Let's go see the administrator.
Right. So,
Out that window.
okay, let's just say as we're walking, I'm just gonna talk with Ohm. So just keep progressing the characters in towards the administrator's office. I'm just going to be talking.
Interesting.
So,
Hmm?
what is it you want to see the administrator for anyway?
I need to interrogate him about potentially helping a slavery ring.
Right, and why exactly?
I had a tip that he might be involved. So far, I haven't had any real solid piece of evidence come up yet, for or against.
Right. How'd you get involved in this part of the business?
Personal vendetta.
Right. I understand that.
Mm.
So, as you guys are talking, you make your way through the door. So, sorry, you guys didn't share. My bad.
That's fine, it's fine.
But you guys make your way to
Oh man,
the door.
Woohoo! Let's go.
Yeah, boys.
So that's
We're gonna fucking kill him.
We're gonna kill ourselves.
Isn't that the door over to the larger open area? This isn't
Yes.
the door to
The lobby.
This is back to the lobby.
Right. I
We
wish
should go north.
All right.
Before we open that door,
All right.
is everything like? Do we have anything? We're not forgetting anything.
Don't think so. Unless everyone has all of that equipment.
Yeah.
I do. Are we in the?
And I would take it by now everybody had disabled their environmental protection.
Yeah.
That's a safe assumption.
Yeah. All right. Everyone, equipment primed and ready. We're
Yep.
going in.
Let's do this.
Open the door.
Forward.
I wish to be the first to take a step forward. Out of the door. Spooky dice is being rolled. Another one. Oh god, another one. 3 of them. Jesus.
That's 4 perception checks. I'm willing to bet.
No, I'm just fucking with you guys right now.
I'm sure, Dangus, you rolled 4 exact dice. The number of players there are.
You're putting a lot more thought into what I'm doing than I'm putting more thought into what I'm doing.
So we're
All right.
stepping out into the hallway.
I wish to take the first step into the hallway.
Alright, so as you take your way out and you can see to the north there is a small staircase that's attached to the walkway above to the second floor.
I signal everyone to follow as I walk towards there while hugging the wall.
I'd like to get over here.
For a larger field of vision.
I'm gonna stand at the corner and watch down the hallway. Actually, I'm gonna step a little bit further, so I have vision into
Yeah,
that.
there he goes.
Why can't I stay like they are? Like I say, a little bit above or a little bit below them? What?
Drag yourself into the actual square.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay here. Looks better. A little bit in the back, yet in between both of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait here until we move forward a little bit, so I can keep vision into that central area too.
Gotcha. I will continue to move forward.
I'm gonna try and get Kojira's attention before he moves on.
Alright, so
Like wave my hand around quickly but silently.
I
So
look. I look towards Max.
As you're sitting there,
Oh,
you start to feel this very uncomfortable very uncomfortable I don't know what the hell I want to call it, feeling rush through your body. And
No one looked at the ceiling.
what is your AC?
Who? Which person?
Ohm.
Fuck you. Kinetic AC?
Actually that's a good question. Is it? Yeah, it's a supernatural, so yes.
It's a 19.
Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. Sorry. Roll a fortitude save.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my mistake.
Is this a disease?
Make a fortitude save.
Oh no, he's doing the soul sucky.
Oof.
I rolled I got a 13.
Alright,
I will draw your attention that I have toughness
oh, there it
and
is.
the constructed trait.
Hold on.
Constructed gives me a +2 racial bonus to certain saving throws, and toughness also gives me a +4 bonus to certain saving throws.
Alright, so anyway, so... It's in here really weird.
I have dude.
So,
Wait,
You're not doing any damage.
yeah, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to... Unfortunately, the abilities are not done very well.
Oh.
You're not done very well.
But,
Wait.
yeah, okay, so anyway, let me just roll the, that. Alright, so half of that.
In the meantime,
wait, half? I passed?
Yes, just barely.
by the way, Ryan, could you check my sheet? What was my feats again? Reconvert.
Blind fight, lightning reflexes, and toughness.
For the record, where am I being attacked from?
This guy.
You'll see here in a moment. Alright, so I gotta actually do the 5 damn. 1, 2,
So,
4, 5.
Is Ohm like really shiny and like reflective? Is that why everything goes after him?
He's been
Is that
very.
why?
You've made the unfortunate error of being alive. So you immediately you can see the creature hiding around the corner from where you guys are all standing, as you can even see part of your soul being like pulled from you. So now
He's an android. He has a
Max
soul.
move.
yes. So now roll your initiative.
All of us.
Yes, everybody has to roll initiative.
Motherfucker, I never get good initiative rolls. I'm sucked into this. I have a +8.
How do we do this again? Like this? Oh.
And
Oh.
for Kojira, what did you roll?
One moment, I was looking at blind fighting and like
Yeah.
the benefit.
So
it
let's
gives.
see. Your initiative is just a +1.
And then that's a total of 17.
17.
You have a
Man,
five of
okay,
initiative?
first of all, I need to go into voice mod. I put that on my pad. Well, the problem is, I use the pad for numbers all the time. That
Okay,
that beeping is just going to be on the pad, and so I'm sitting there going, beep!
Wait, why are you beeping though?
I defined it out just certain times.
There we go.
So yeah, I guess I cannot. I'm not flat-footed against melee attacks from something I can't see, and I can
Alright,
reroll.
so surprise round would... Wait, you said what about not being flat-footed?
I'm not flat-footed against something I can't see.
Well, anyway, so surprise round, but I'm going... But for the, for the sake of it, just because I'm not feeling super cruel, but at the same time I probably shouldn't give leeway, I'm not going to have
an attack and then the surprise.
That
Yeah,
would...
his attack would have been a surprise round, I would think.
Yes, I'm not going to use a anything else against you guys. Like, I'm not going to try to do some kind of weird, like, oh yeah, well now it's a surprise round. So he attacks and then starts moving back around the wall through the area in the center. And now
got you in my sights.
And now that brings us to Vax.
Where is it?
There.
That is it.
You see the last vestiges of my soul going into the middle atrium area as Ohm just looks fucking flabbergasted.
Okay. 9999. I'm gonna start running along the wall. I would like to take my full action to move up to my speed. I'm doing my... what's it called? My trick attack.
Like with that? Yeah.
So move up to my speed, then do bluff, intimidator, stealth. So 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Wait. Oh, that's a... Wait, where the... Hang on.
Make sure you're not on a cross section.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you went 5 feet down, 5 feet right, you'd be able to see it.
I'm just imagining you're going like scheisse, 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 scheisse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that doesn't lead that way. I thought there was an opening up there. Okay, I'm going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like right there. But I want to get behind the wall then. I can't like get halfway.
Yeah, you'll be able, you for the fact that you're near the wall, I'm gonna say that you can peek it.
Okay. I'll like put myself right there. Alright.
Okay.
Now I would like to... I need to make a stealth check
Yes.
at 20 plus half.
20 plus
DC.
20 plus the DC.
Yep, okay. Skill.
Or I guess.
I believe in you.
Stealth. Nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah!
So yes, that is a success. Do not roll attack yet. Or well, actually, yeah, you can roll the attack. I'll put the damage effect on you.
It's just an
I
extra
believe in
D8.
you.
Yeah, I know, but
Believe in you.
for it to do it properly, I add it as an effect directly to your character.
I round the corner, flare out my coat and pull out the arc pistol, charge it up, and then, dude, I just hope I actually hit him. Yeah.
Imagining God.
There.
Yeah!
Very nice.
Imagining him
Okay.
going. Him up.
For 7 points of electrical damage.
So you fire at the creature, and you hit with electricity, and you hear this horrific screech come out from it as it looks back towards you after being struck with the electricity.
I'm just a wall.
Nothing to see here, guy.
I know.
Okay, that's all for me.
Right. Whose turn was it?
Beeg.
Mine is 17.
So wait, where's the creature?
It's like right, yeah.
Big boy. Look at a big boy. You are the speediest boy among us, so just go for it, bro.
He like right there.
Fucking charge it.
Don't charge.
Don't actually charge it.
Please
It's
don't
in
charge.
the middle area.
Yes, right in the middle.
So if you go right 2 spaces, you'll be able to see it.
You could attempt to do some funky mystic shit to it.
Do some mystic shit to it. Fuck with
Oh,
them.
this is the orangutan, okay.
It's the monkey.
Garaga call.
Garog.
Oh yes, it's exactly what I called it before.
Yeah, that's what we've been calling it the whole time.
Wait, I have to drag it right. Okay, now it's fixed.
Oh, what?
I'm right next to the soulless body.
Don't you just click on arrows and then hit delete and delete some?
Yeah, I clicked on the arrows to move, but for some reason he wasn't. No, he is, but
Fine.
before he wasn't for some reason.
But like,
Dangus dragged me that one time and he reacted because I was moving around.
yo, Dangus.
Yo, what's up?
Stowing and drawing a weapon, like doing both. Is that a specific kind of action?
You use a move action to put away your weapon, and
Okay.
yeah, you would have to
I
use
assume we
put away.
had our
Yeah,
weapons out.
you would have to use a move action to put away, and then another move action to draw. So you could do it both. You could do it in one turn, just
Okay.
to. You would just have to.
Not move?
Yeah, basically.
Shit.
25
Bit
feet.
of upside then.
Well, I really hope I did this right.
What weapon did you have equipped?
Oh, I have my Doughlicker and my hammer. I was thinking of maybe switching around to the flamethrower or the assault cannon.
Nah, he's probably gonna charge us in a minute.
Yeah, probably.
He
So
seems like a range. He doesn't seem like a ranged type.
15,
True.
20.
So
20.
I'll
Well,
probably go into the front.
Good
Fine.
idea.
Yeah. I
I
mean, I,
should probably
If
do
I were
target
this thing,
anyway.
I would assume it's gonna come from the right hallway. So
Right.
the hallway that's to the right where Vax is. That's where I
Yeah.
feel like it's gonna come out from.
right.
How do I ping an area?
You can paint, but it's there's a little drawing thing up there, like a little ink and feather.
What the fuck happened to the map?
Oh, I don't know. But somebody clicked out of it. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, in front of it, like in the square in front of it, I'm gonna cast Hazard there.
Here. I want to make sure I'm spelling something right.
Could you not put it in the square?
Okay, so when you right-click Void, there's a thing for pointers, and you can actually draw a square for the size you want, like that.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's useful.
Don't you think it would be useful to, or are you able to cast it
Oh my-
in where it's good? Because if it sees the hazard, I don't think it's going to go forward.
What was that, Julian?
I was thinking, is it possible to cast it in the spell it's currently, or the square it's currently in? Because if
No,
it's
I can only cast it in 25 radius, but it's a 5-foot radius around, so he should still get hit by it.
okay, then never mind me.
But yeah, Dangus, I'm casting Hazard in front of him, which means why do this shit again?
Like I said, if you right-click, there's a thing that says pointers. It's not the X, it's the little arrow beside it. 5. You said, wait, how wide did you say it was?
It's 5 foot all around.
5 foot all
A
around.
5-foot radius.
Yeah.
Oh, a range.
So it'd be it's a 10-foot square.
They word that so weird. I hate it.
5 foot all around.
I can't wait to kill this fucking thing.
Same.
Aren't you dead? Or
Give me my fucking soul
Wait,
back.
how
Fucking
close?
garbage.
Said 5. How far can you cast Void?
25.
25
5,
feet, but
10,
5 feet every level,
15.
I'm pretty sure.
20, 25.
I
Yeah, so
remember it.
it would be just within its and I feel like it's doing the footage weird because I feel like that should fit a full square better.
Hey, it still has a piece of my soul too. I want that bitch back.
Yeah, well,
Is that part of your soul?
Yeah, before
Yeah,
we
Kojira got hit by it too.
yeah, before
Cox lasgun with malicious intent.
not my
Hold on.
so what does Hazard?
Watch me
Wait,
fucking crit
what does
that
Hazard
down.
do? Void?
I can cast like a random hazard zone, like acid, cold, electricity, fire, blah blah blah, and it does 1d3 damage of that type I choose.
It seems to really not like electricity.
All right, but
Oh,
you
thank you.
you said it's a it got a success, however, on the reflex. So it's a sucker save. So in other words, it did nothing. Oh, it's 5 radius burst, which means it's a circle anyway.
I can't wait to activate the Dashko.
But when
it's
it's
hazarding, because I'm not seeing it in the base core book.
it is a. I thought it was in. I mean, if you just go to spells on the near the bottom, Hazard is from operations manual where the which warper comes from.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Okay, so now I wasn't moving. Sorry to the correct actors. Now Kojira is your turn.
Yeah. So yeah, Ryan, move me to. Let's see, 2 squares to the right.
I have 10.
One below.
15.
1 to the right.
20.
I think that's it, right? Is that my movement?
You have 5 more movement speed.
Okay. 1 to the front. Up.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, I'm going up front to see if I can get this thing to target me. Actually, wait. Can you go back one and then to the right instead? Yeah, there.
What a king. I have a shot.
There you go, bro. Got you, homie. And I basically, I don't. Am I able to do a standard action to try and try and challenge it?
I mean, shout it. It's. Well, let's see.
Intimidate? Bluff?
But nah. Yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
Fucking brain not doing.
The thing is, you can create a diversion.
Yeah, diversion. That's a move action.
Oh yeah. Well, he could do
That-
2 move actions.
That's all. That's all. Yeah, that's also. Yeah, but that anyway. That's also for hiding. That's what diversion's for. Not so
Right.
much calling them out.
Yeah.
Not even sure it's intelligent enough to feel called out.
True.
I'm really
Yeah,
planting a lot of
something.
death flags for Ohm, aren't I?
I'm like, I want to see if it might see loud noise as shit. I'm gonna target that.
You can attempt to demoralize it.
I could.
Scream the N word at it.
Different idea, but I could. Let's see.
It might work.
If you
Intimidate.
succeed, the target is shaken for 1 round,
Within
Have
30
the-
foot. Within 30 foot of you.
which I'm pretty sure it is. I
Uh,
attempted. Yeah, it is.
I have okay intimidation, don't I?
Yeah, you have a +4 bonus to it.
All right.
Might be worth a shot.
Or you could attempt to bully it. Oh, never mind. That's for NPCs.
Yeah, that's more
Right.
for
social
RP.
encounters.
Okay, then I wish to do the other thing. Demoralize.
Okay, you have to pass a DC equal to either 10 plus his Intimidate, or 15 plus 1.5 times the opponent's CR, whichever is greater.
It's definitely gonna be. Wait.
The CR.
Oh.
Yeah, probably
okay.
the CR.
Oh, okay. So it's his. Wait, no.
Yeah. I'll just roll and then you can tell me whether or not it passed so I can scream the thing I want to scream.
And you're gonna technically be doing it anyway. You just won't know if it does anything.
Yeah.
So, alright. So close to a natural 20.
You rolled a
19
19? Hell yeah.
plus
Plus 4,
23.
so 23.
So
Yes.
what are you?
Yeah, what are you screaming?
What are you screaming at this thing, hoping that it works?
Well, you know. So, well, you know how he is based after Godzilla, right? Remember that?
Basically, you're just gonna go.
Yeah, the Godzilla roar.
Hold on, I don't want to wake up my parents, but I have a pillow that I can scream into, so it's going to sound muffled. But
Okay.
you basically watch as parts of his throat begin to glow a soft blue, and you just
Oh, no. He can actually do this. Oh no! I never should have let him go into the reactor with me.
You basically watch as I let out this battle roar.
While he screams into a pillow.
I've never been more terrified.
His waifu pillow.
And he's a
Waifu
nice
body
one.
pillow.
Yes.
It's just a normal pillow. It's just a normal pillow.
It's one
I've
of
never
those
felt more
imagine
terrified.
him.
And I'm on his side.
Alright. So,
What? And he's my ally.
I am not okay with this.
I did not consent to this.
He's definitely shaken. I'm certain of it.
Loud noise, you see like a window break.
Oh no! Think about where we are.
That would be a bad thing.
That would be a
Well,
horrible.
for you guys, not for me. I can survive in the vacuum.
Yeah, you can.
I can just go to the reality. Fuck you.
I'm gonna find where effects these are.
He's
Right here.
select.
Shaken, I think, gives like a minus.
-2 to ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's only for 1 round.
Yeah.
That's fine. The next attack he does is gonna do fuck all.
Alright, so you roar very loudly towards the creature, and you just see it kind of like, for a moment, like, it visibly flinches for just a moment.
I didn't expect the guy to just start fucking screaming at it.
Yes.
Is it my
So,
turn?
yes, now it is Ohm's turn.
Alright, that's it. I'm pulling out the big guns. I-
It's literally a big gun.
I use combat targeting as my move action on, obviously, the Garaga Call.
Monkey.
And then
The
monkey. let me do this. I click on my own character. Then how do I do this? Like, is it control click?
Target him, yeah.
Yeah, control click.
You're targeting yourself now.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm shooting myself in the foot.
Oh, okay.
make sure you click on yourself again to take off the
You're still
target.
targeting yourself.
But I have the arrow.
You have to click on yourself with control to get it to go away. There you
I'm no
go.
longer targeting myself.
Otherwise, you will do damage to yourself, and I don't feel like fixing it.
I didn't know cyborgs were that depressed.
He shoots through his own head at the thing.
Alright, so I added my
Exactly.
+1 from combat targeting. Let's see what I roll. 19.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I did 7 damage.
Yay.
Yeah, so you fire off, and a laser
Yeah,
like
Tommy.
splashes off against its large body.
Splashes, as in no effect.
I said splashes off.
Yeah, yeah.
The
So,
fi-
like,
I didn't say it didn't do anything. Anyway,
The fire.
so now,
Fuck.
seeing the immediate threats against it, it decides to turn and face you guys, and goes right for
Fucking buffoon.
Kojira.
Moron.
Oh wait, oh, sorry,
Absolute buffoon.
wrong attack. Wrong target. On the fucking button wrong. All right, there we go.
You fucking hurt me now, you fucking lamprey piece of shit.
oof.
Shit.
Did you subtract 2 from
It's
attack?
it's automatic. I have the shaking condition on
Okay. Gotcha.
it. So it comes and it slashes extremely hard against your body,
Yeah.
Kojira.
I
Despite all the damage you've taken thus far, nothing has felt as painful as this.
Despite the fact that it hasn't even hit my HP yet.
Yes, but it's
Despite the fact it
still
makes up
fucking
only
painful.
13% of the enemies in this ship.
So
No,
now
no.
that brings us back to Vax.
I have my 2 D20s ready.
We're
Okay.
gonna fuck this guy up.
This absolute fucking buffoon charges.
So,
Cool.
so this thing. Oh, this is a wall right here. Okay.
Yes.
So if I.
What a
Oh,
fool.
it's literally a wall. Okay.
Yeah, it's a wall for quite a bit.
Okay, so I am not going to go in there.
What an absolute fucking fool. Charging at me like a moron.
Watch this thing get fucking annihilated with 2 crits from Kojira.
If I roll 1 crit, I'll be happy.
I'm just going to drop down to 1D, and I'm going to use my operative trick attack.
Jesus, you just and you're going on 1 knee already?
Yikes. This got awkward fast.
I'm glad you
Hang on.
Joke.
Go ahead and make that roll.
There we go.
I just had
I
to,
believe in you. I believe in you.
I just had to, open the dryer door so it stopped buzzing.
Okay, first I'm going to make my stealth attack, or stealth check.
Trick attack.
Nah, that's probably, it doesn't do anything.
No, that does not succeed.
Okay. And then I'm going to make my actual attack. Nice.
Managed to hit.
Hey, wait a minute. It has disadvantage.
Max damage.
There we go. Now the
It
that-
has a might.
should have. So should have. I said that should have properly added the damage. Yeah, as you fire upon it, and it screeches once again as the electricity courses through its body, and it turns its attention towards you for just a moment.
Ah, shit.
I throw the gun to Beeg.
Now, Beeg, is your turn.
I get gun and I throw gun at a creature.
Wait, you throw the gun at who?
Everybody just passing the gun around. But yes, you do have a assault rifle as well, Void.
I know. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so
That's assault rifle?
Don't worry, I'm always worried. Yeah, he grabbed an assault rifle from the.
Oh, by the way, if that intimidate check was 5 above the DC, it lasts for 2 rounds instead of 1.
Ooh.
Okay, so how many bullets does a clip on this thing have?
Let's see.
Well, 12 uses. That's the ammo, right?
Yes, it has 12 uses.
The fucking assault rifle only has 12 fucking bullets. The fuck?
Well, you obviously don't know much about America and our ban on extended clips.
I wanted to.
I don't know
I
what the
wanted
range was
to-
supposed. I don't know what the range was supposed to be on this assault rifle. It's not properly on there. I don't
80
know.
feet.
Is it 80?
80 feet.
All right.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Put that back on there.
Because I wanted to empty the entire clip of 40 bullets onto this thing.
I mean, technically, you can actually empty all 12. It's just a bad idea
It is.
because the automatic property is for attacking multiple people, like in a cone.
Here's what you do. You turn it sideways, hold it with one hand, you grab your nuts, and you just shoot all of them.
Fucking annihilate this fucker.
If you don't grab your nuts, it's not gonna work.
No, that,
If you don't
It's
grab
an
your nuts,
integral part.
it's like you didn't even fire. If you do not grab your nuts, it's like you didn't even shoot.
If you don't grab your nuts, it just doesn't even work.
Yes, okay, we get it. Grabbing nuts. Please, move the fuck on. What are you doing, Void?
I'm using my assault rifle to shoot him in the head.
Alright,
Yeah.
so then make an attack roll.
Critical hit.
With a little flagellum arms.
Wait, why does this look different than...
Just make sure you're doing the right one. The one on the left, the regular attack.
Yeah, I'm trying...
Gotta double click on it.
Yeah, but this looks different than what the others did. What? Okay.
Not sure why.
Yeah, I don't remember the weapons looking like this. Wasn't it like the spell where it had the thing?
Yeah, it should say... No, there's a thing that says, like, +2 and -2. You would just double click on +2 because that's your normal attack.
+2, okay. Bam. Yeah,
Ooh, nice.
Oh, damn, nice.
It was like wobbling back and forth. I thought it was going to be like a low number.
So now you can roll you can roll your D8 damage.
Let's go.
And you'll just need to start increasing your dexterity whenever you get to that level to do so. That way you can make better use.
Oh,
holy shit,
nice.
Boyd!
Damage. Fuck
So
yeah.
you vary with almost expert precision by
I shoot him in the balls.
yeah, you shoot it directly into where its dick would be if it had one.
It reproduces via mitosis. Oh god.
Oh, I just realized.
Yeah?
This thing's resistant to fire.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not
Yeah,
resistant.
fire. It's not what?
I mean, if
It's
I
not
were
resistant to hammers, though.
exactly. Well, possibly. Unless Dangus, it's just like, you know what? You're up.
I love when you guys make assumptions out of things I say. It's fun. So you might be right, you might be wrong, and only I know, and it makes me happy.
You can't
Yeah.
psych us out, Dangus. We're too fucking dumb. We'll form our own conclusions, and you can't stop us.
I know, that's what makes it funny. Anyway, so
Until it dies.
all right, so Void,
Yeah.
what are you gonna just stay there?
I don't know. Did it look at me after I did it target me after I shot it, like it did with Vax?
I mean, it's basically looking at everything that's shooting it at that moment. So yes, basically it looked at Vax and then it looked at Vax and then at you, and now it's gonna look at Kojira after he hits it. You guys are confusing the fuck out of it.
Okay, I'm gonna trust Kojira to hit it then, so I'm not gonna move.
Why
Will
are
do.
these snacks shooting at them? What the fuck?
Come on. So it's my turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Full attack. Yes.
Nothing is immune to getting nailed with a hammer, not even Jesus.
He's gonna tell me. He's gonna tell me it's a fucking crit, isn't he?
You glorious lizard bastard.
I'm gonna say the N word.
Was it a crit?
Yes, sir.
Roll a second one. It's gonna be another crit.
Oh no, I already rolled the other one. I rolled both at the time. I have to do 2 d20s. One of them is a natural 20. The other one is the hammer, which was a 14 plus my 2 hit, so 7. But minus 4, so 3, so 17 total.
All right, so only one of those hits, and that's the
Gotcha. Fucking
And-
crit.
yeah, that's the Dashko, which I imagine is what you decide to swing with,
Yeah, obviously.
obviously. So you have that wound table up, or somebody have it up?
I already have it.
All right, go ahead and roll on that, you bastard.
6.
Is the
That
wound
is-
table in?
An arm. Roll a reflex save. The DC is 16.
Come on.
Fail.
Rolled a 3.
It is. What was the DC?
16.
16.
All right, it passed that. So what does that mean for me? It doesn't lose the arm.
No.
All right. So
It loses 2.
Wait.
you with the fiery blades, while not necessarily having a solidity of their own, they almost appear to dig into the creature's flesh and burns it heavily right in its arm.
16 damage.
You rolled the double damage.
Oh yeah, right, double damage. So never mind.
Even roll.
I just did the 1. I forgot about that. Double everything. So
Yeah, it's double. No, actually, let me double check critical attacks. I can't remember if it was a.
I mean, up until now we've been doing double everything.
Yeah, but was it double everything we've been doing?
From what I
I don't remember.
Yeah, maybe it was. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know
from what-
why. I don't know why it feels like it's been like.
it's been a while, hasn't it?
It's what it
It
feels.
has.
It
Yeah.
feels like every time, like my brain is just like. Okay, critical hit means you roll your damage twice, adding each roll all your usual bonuses, including
fuck
additional.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it is literally everything.
Okay, so remember,
So you don't just damage it, you just roll it twice.
so
Yeah.
remember how I said, oh, what was it? Remember how I said 16?
Yes.
Yeah, never mind, 30.
30.
Good middling number. Good effort. You
Is
can
it
try
dead?
harder next time, though.
Is it dead? Does it die?
Try harder next
So-
time.
You essentially melt a lot of its flesh, and the creature just screams in absolute agony. And now, it is your turn.
It's fucking alive still.
I am
Fuck.
staring it the fuck down.
Yes, if it falls to a knee for just a moment as the flames rip through its flesh.
Oh, well, I'm full attacking it.
Yes, brother. Wait, also, did you do the -2 to the reflex save?
It's still
expired.
it's still passed.
Okay.
Even if
You got-
you would have had it, it still would have passed.
Yeah.
Hold
Shame.
on. This is hard.
What you deciding what to attack with?
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to target. Alright, I got it.
Imagine if I had lopped off an arm.
It would have been
I had the
pretty fucked up.
+1, but then I make it
No,
-3.
the plus. Yeah, I was say the +1 was your was only when
Combat
you're
tracking.
yeah, and doesn't the combat tracking expire after every
No,
every?
it keeps going. It does not expire.
Let me look at that. That's sounds a bit sus.
What do you mean? It's a thing that lets me add my level instead of I love like what my mechanic thing is.
Your left nut.
It's like a +1 and lets me track targets.
Oh, as long as it's in sight. As a move action. Okay, so as long as it's still in your sight and bonus allows you to make with as if your bonus is equal to it.
Which is a +1.
Well, no, like if. What? No,
It
if
ends
you're
up being 1 extra point. Because my base attack bonus is my level -1. It's like 1 less than what my level is.
oh.
So I'm level 3, so my base attack bonus without combat tracking is +2. And with combat tracking, it goes up to 3. So it adds 1.
That wording is weird to me. Make attacks.
Alright, so the first one misses. And this next one's gonna crit.
The fuck it won't.
It also misses.
So
I hate you.
So taking a bit of seeing your chance, but taking a bit of an aggressive shot, you fire twice upon the creature and
Accidentally miss.
miss just over its head, and now
Fuck.
you see it plants its hands onto the ground, roars, and you see it almost melt into the floor as it
Motherfucker.
phases down through the floor and disappears out of sight.
It's in the fucking walls now.
Son of a bitch.
Does Kojira get an opportunity attack as it does this?
No,
Am I allowed-
it's disappearing down to the floor.
Is
And
it running away? Is this combat over?
yes, combat's over.
Ran.
However,
Man, I
I-
hate that guy.
It's not fair. We were winning.
Yeah, we were.
We really were.
We were.
We had max damage on that thing. That's not fair. He can come back when I have bad luck.
If I hadn't missed, we might have been able to even do more. Sorry,
Probably.
guys.
but yeah, so very well fought. You guys definitely survived a lot better than I expected. But at the same time, I don't know what I'm expecting at this point because it seems to happen every time. The creature that I think is going to be a lot harder, it never is.
How close to death was it?
It appeared to you guys. It appeared to be very heavily damaged, especially from flames burrowing through its flesh.
It had
Imagine-
2 health left. Well, if I hit 1, we might have been able to kill it.
That will probably keep it away from us for a while.
I'm imagining the flame Dashko.
Let's not split up though, because I don't want it to fucking think it can take one of us.
I just
imagine the creature very angrily being like, "Screw you guys, I'm going home."
Screw guys, I'm going home.
I'm gonna wave the Arccaster around in the air. Did you see how it reacted when I shot it with the electricity?
You did very well.
I think we need to make some taser weapons.
Yeah.
Wait, Beeg, didn't you have like a taser melee weapon?
Taser? No.
Like a stun baton.
No, it's a normal baton. I just added Wait, what? You're like,
can I wait?
Where do you see that?
Wait, hold on. I remember there being a stun baton.
No, he doesn't. He has a normal baton because it's level 1.
The electricity you're thinking is probably the one I did at the beginning in the first session, where I touched one of the zombies and they had like an iPad on them, and I triggered the electricity.
He blew up his iPad.
Hey, yo, Dangus. Dangus.
Hey, what?
Did it seem as if the electricity did a lot more damage than any other attack?
And to you guys, it would have appeared so. At least it screamed a lot from being shot by the electricity. Of course, it also screamed a lot from having its flesh melted. But potato.
It seems like crazy if they're being electrocuted.
I'm imagining the fucking Dashko is like some kind of blue lightsaber.
Actually, it's basically a big metal rod with 3 red hot flames coming out of it.
Yeah. But yeah, depending on that, it might do something in a few moments.
Ryan, were you when you were doing his attacks, you were checking off the uses, correct?
Yeah, he's used 2 of the Dashko already.
Yeah.
Be sure, because that's important.
I deactivated and just put it back on my back.
So now Ryan, it's
battery, right?
Yes. Now Ryan, it is 7:56, so I guess you have to go.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could maybe get up to the administrator's office. Nothing is between us and there.
The only thing between you and there at the moment is stairs.
Yeah, so we could probably go up there and then.
Yeah.
Oh.
Computer time?
Yeah,
we're gonna climb stairs in record time.
Basically,
Home's
you guys
already in the administrator's office.
I have to actually, because of how I had to do this, I have to make adjustments. So line of sight off. That line of sight.
Unless you guys want to play for like another 3 hours, because once I get to work, I will hook up my laptop and we can play. Like we can start back up.
How long until you get to work?
Well, I'll leave in half an hour or so. So if we could keep playing for half an hour, then it'll take me about 20 minutes to get to work. And yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Is everyone else okay with that?
I mean,
I don't know what Dangus's plans are.
Well, she's going with her. God fucking damn it! Please let me grab the. Wish I could click and drag. I wanted to pull all you up onto that 2nd floor area, but it's not working. I'm getting pleasantly pissed off.
Truly.
Give me a second. But I should be able to play more. She's gonna be going to her mom's for the night because of
the argument.
No. No, everything's fine now.
Okay. That's good to hear.
All right, let me put you guys just straight up there. Then I'll turn everything back on. The line of sight stuff is a little bit of a.
It is nice when it works, but if it doesn't, it seems like it'd be a pain in the ass.
It is. All right, so yeah, you guys are now on the walkway above. You look around and you can see there's nothing else up here except for one door, which slides open for you guys as you get to the top of the stairs.
Is there another map for this, or are you just saying if there's nothing up there?
It's the same map. The door open.
Okay.
Then
all right, I'm gonna hit pause.
I actually got one of my buddies to start watching this again. I haven't heard feedback.
Start watching what?
Start watching Upon Wings of Blackest Night and this.
Yeah, I do have to actually make sure I'm updated, because I don't think I actually posted any of our Starfinder things since we started. I've unfortunately been slacking with uploading stuff.
Man, Dangus being lazy.
Get fucked.
Kiss my ass. It's not being lazy. All this shit started happening at the most inconvenient time, and then it was living hell. Also, I'm sorry. I had it on GM only. Whoops.
Okay. It happens.
I can play for a little while longer, but I don't know if I want to play for 3 more hours.
Well, I was being facetious. Or,
But we could at least continue for a little while, because, I mean, you guys can get some RP in that isn't just you guys talking to each other and trying to shoot a thing.
Yep.
Can we get any XP for that encounter?
500 each. Please.
Anyway.
500.
You guys are cute. That's great.
Ryan says some funny things.
You guys say funny things sometimes. So, if we're continuing with this, you guys are now standing up on the doorway, and the door just slid open.
Is this right here?
Yeah, it's a thin. When you peek down, it's a very thin walkway that leads to a door at the end.
Don't forget to hit resume, because I think you hit pause, didn't you?
I already resumed it, because instead of that, you keep going.
Well, boys, this is it.
Right.
The administrator's office.
Let's go.
Alright, let's do this thing. I'll take point.
So, you don't see any pads around. You just see the door. And you can see a small camera up looking down towards you.
I want to switch my Dashko for my assault rifle.
I'm gonna wave at the camera and be like, anyone alive in there?
And after you wave, the door opens, and there's no thing right now. Sitting at the desk, you see the Kasatha that you had seen through the feeds you'd watched earlier, and you do recognize him as the administrator of this. And he's just kind of sitting there with his hands together, and sees you all enter. Double check to make sure. I don't remember what keybind I did for this. All right, so I guess you all start entering.
Get off.
Beeg is still back there, fumbling. I'm gonna bring him up.
No, wait. I'm accompanying.
Kojira,
you?
Alright, so as you all enter, he watches you all enter.
Kojira, do you want to introduce us?
Let Dangus do the talking first.
Oh.
Yes, because he was saying something as you entered.
Yeah.
It's good to see you made it here alive, gentlemen.
And you notice that he has as many Kasatha do, a mask over his face, and it creates a more distorted voice, as it appears to be almost some sort of gas mask of a sort.
The Kasatha are the 4-armed aliens, correct?
Correct.
They're also psychic.
Also psychic.
Or telepathic.
I don't believe that's true. I think the Shirin are. The Kasatha.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Or maybe no, I think it's the Lashunta that have limited telepathy.
This is just biological General Grievous.
Yeah, basically, he's just General Grievous with
The more he talks, the more I think he might be a bad guy.
I know, right?
All right. Anyway,
It's good to see that you are all safe. There's been much going on here, as you can see. It's good to see at least someone's still alive.
and he just kind of he kind of stands up and begins to approach you, standing around in front of the 2 chairs. And you said you wanted to do what, Void?
Inspect his desk. What's on it?
Well, what you can see from here is a very large computer and not very much else. He seems to be keeping everything very tidy. And in looking around in the room, it's a very large white room. You see some type of like medical tube near the walls, and then you see 3 different screens, 2 against the back and 1 against the other corner. And then what appears to be like almost like a bookshelf.
Is he armed or armored?
He basically is wearing these large like red robes over most of his body. You can see his arms just fine, but like, stop moving around. Jesus.
He sits in his chair once he gets off.
And the Cassava just kind of looks back, but doesn't seem to be very much impressed with the Bantrid moving around. He seems kind of unbothered by it almost.
The buttons.
You're doing what now?
I would like to just spam all the buttons on his keyboard. Like a retard.
Oh no, let's see how this plays out.
As you start doing that, he kind of turns around and he kind of reaches an arm back and grabs you by the arm and like pulls you off of the off of the desk.
I would very much appreciate it if you did not do that.
And he just kind of
villain, get him!
he just kind of drops you down.
He's distracted, get him! Just shoulder tackle.
Now then, it may be fortuitous for us to escape from this station before we all die here.
Just a question beforehand.
Very well.
You seem to have access to all of the security cameras in this place. Did you see any other survivors?
You 4 seem to be the only ones alive.
Could we see? The feeds, I mean.
And
He almost in a at least from the expression you can tell from his eyes alone, seems a bit reluctant, but motions you over to the desk.
Just a question. Which one of these cameras would be the one underneath the... What was the area we were just in?
The reactor?
The reactor.
No.
The atrium?
Yeah. Which camera would show the area directly underneath the atrium?
And he kind of like reaches up and rubs his arms underneath one of his the arms on his left side underneath his chin.
that area would not be accessible by anything through normal means. We have no cameras under there.
Shit.
I saw the creature that you were fighting. You've managed well to drive it off, but it does not appear that it's going to stay away for long.
Yeah, now we know Ziz can walk through walls.
So the administrator showed me his computer and let me see the camera feeds.
Yes, he is manning them himself, and he has the screen kind of expands, and you can see every camera on the station, and you just see piles of corpses, blood-stained walls, destroyed equipment, and desks, doors, chairs, and among other things.
And a metric fuckload of zombies.
Well, most of them being dead from you guys.
Ah, right. This is not a big station, is it?
No, it's supposed to be basically a space truck stop.
Ah.
As I had said when we started this whole deal.
Because of the image, I thought it was way bigger.
And he just kind of leans back his chair some and puts his hands back together.
As you can see, there's not much left on this station. You'd be better off abandoning it and making sure no one can come here.
I would like to snort some cocaine.
Very well.
You just drop a line.
I'm gonna walk next to Vax and just sort of subtly whisper to him.
Is he a Nazi?
What's just real fast, Vax. Where do your allegiances lie here?
I wish to help the people of the world and the hell. Yeah, I am the doctor.
I am doctor, I wish to help.
Can you Alright, just hold on one sec. Kojira?
Yeah.
Can I get your help with something?
Of course. What's up?
Alright. Oma's gonna walk towards the desk.
Mm-hmm.
And the administrator just kind of sits, still leaning back, watching you all.
Kojira, could you step forward with me?
Oh, sorry, that's me.
I step forward.
I do the support.
So, we two, you two, Vax.
Yeah. I'll stay one step behind.
Us three were employees up until recently. And with recent occurrences, we're out of work. I'm trying to think how I want to lead into where I'm trying to go here.
Yeah, with the whole, are you in the market?
Would you need any help with anything?
By any chance?
I'm really trying to get him away from the computer so I can look through this and either absolve him of guilt or prove he's guilty.
It was just like, are you a purveyor of slaves?
Are you purveyor of indentured servitude?
Hello, fellow criminal.
I'm trying to think of how I could get to this point, because that's what I want you guys to help me with here. Get him away from the computer.
Shit, I am a Vesk. Like, we are practically known for using and owning slaves.
But I'm an android. He's clearly going to be cautious around me about that topic. Like, I want physical help getting him away from the computer, if possible.
Like, I'm genuinely trying to think.
And I don't know how to lead the conversation to get to that goal.
Mein Führer, would you mind stepping away from the security? Being the doctor, I would like to look over you to make sure that you're not injured, yeah?
The Kasatha kind of looks at you, like, slightly inquisitively.
Well, I'd see no harm in that. You've been working for at least, I'd say, a week or two, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, then,
I have the doctor.
I suppose you couldn't be any harm. And
Yeah.
He does get up from his chair for a moment and just kind of like spreads his arms, like he's still standing at the desk.
Please, I want you to strip. I need to look on this. I need to be very sure of the inspection. Now,
he's out of the way.
Back here in the back of the office, is there like a section like back here at the very back, or like in the southwest? Is there like a separate place where we can go to be away from the others?
No, it's a very small room, and there's just like the only thing you're up against currently where you'd be standing is around the bookcase.
Could I please?
Okay, please steps this way, Administrator. And the rest of you must promise not to look at him, not to violate his privacy. Yeah.
I'm trying to help.
Kojira, just make sure he can't get back to the computer. I'm looking through it right now.
No, technically he's. I even said he's still standing there, or he just stood up.
Love of God,
yeah, he's just standing. Oh, please, right this way, Administrator.
I just needed him away from the computer so he couldn't flash delete all evidence. I just need access.
How low of a volume do you guys have me at?
What were you trying to say, Kojira?
I didn't hear you say anything.
Everybody kept fucking talking, so I couldn't hear you at all.
I've been trying to talk for a solid minute.
Alright, what is it you're saying?
You want to know how you can help?
I've been trying to help, yeah, I was trying to lead them to the medical base since he's doing a checkup.
But we don't want to split up that much.
Yeah, not that much.
I need access to this computer. Just make sure he can't get back to the computer. I need uninterrupted access.
You two just leave. I'll just guard the door.
No.
So
I would like to ask the administrator if he's evil.
So he stands up and he does kind of like walk past the desk, but then he notices Ohm trying to enter and just kind of turns back and places his hands on the chair.
Are you you're trying to find something.
Yes, I'm trying to find you have any of the bite marks.
Alright, full disclosure.
Full disclosure, I point my gun at his fucking face.
Full disclosure, do you have anything you want to hide? Just tell me.
And he just kind of looks at you, extremely confused, as if he has no idea what the hell you're even attempting to say.
Okay. I will personally get you off this station if you let me look through your computer.
What
Full
need
access.
do you have to look through this computer?
Let's just call it a personal interest. And it's a personal interest that you should find very much in your interest for the guarantee to get off this station.
Are you an evil slave owner?
And he is a bit taller than you, and he just kind of looms over you.
Oh,
and,
I'm sitting. I haven't gotten up.
Even then, he's still taller than you, and he looms over you.
You dare to use these petty threats against me? What right have you to walk into this office and demand such things of me and threaten my life? I have done what I can for the people of this station, and you make such threats towards me?
So how do you knock someone out?
Punch.
Because I have a deactivated Dashko, which is basically a giant metal rod, and he has quite the big dome, being a...
By the way, Dangus, what is the bounty hunting organization I'm a part of? What's the name?
I never came up with a name. Why don't you come up with a name?
Doughlicker?
Or whoever you got, or you guys as a collective could even do it, because technically, if you guys are going to play these characters, you'll be a part of it.
It's an anti-slavery bounty hunting group. Basically, it's dedicated to ending slave trades.
I mean, I can also say that you'd be just general bounty hunting as well, but as a main focus, yes.
That sort of, yeah. So what would be a good name for galactic bounty hunting good guys?
Booty hunters?
The Galactic Railroad.
The Galactic Railroad?
I like that. I
actually fucking like the Galactic Railroad.
That's pretty...
On whose authority, sir? On authority of the Galactic Railroad, and Ohm stands up and pulls out his badge.
You had a badge?
Now I do.
Damn.
And when you do this, you do see that his eyes kind of widen, and he sort of backs away from you guys as if appearing to try to almost just get away.
Easy, relax.
And you can see him starting to and you can see as his right arms are kind of like beginning to reach into his robes.
Hey, whoa. Relax.
Wait, this entire
Even
time...
if we find evidence, you're just gonna go, I don't know, serve your time? It's not the end of your life.
So, this entire time, I've been trying to signify that I'm standing behind him just in case. When he backs off, would it be alright for me to put, the Dashko on his shoulder, deactivated?
I don't know why. I was expecting you to say, something about you essentially using it and grappling him, putting it around his throat.
Actually, shit, yeah, I can do that.
I mean, it would just be a grapple maneuver, but same difference.
Grapple maneuver, and I mean, I'm a big, beefy boy, and all I would really do is just tell him to calm down. There's no need for violence, so long as we get the info we need.
I have only one question, my Fiora.
I just love you keep calling him that.
Yeah.
So is this? You mentioned it way off the station. Is so you have a ship and it is your ship and it's the only ship on the station?
No, my ship.
Oh,
Yes,
I know you came in a ship.
Yes, I have a ship that could get us off of here.
Yes, so let's not do Essen crash. We need him to get off the station, and he needs us to protect him. Yeah.
That's true. See? This is what happens when we have a dialogue.
But I have a ship.
And you see for a moment, he pulls something from his coat and aims it right towards the computer.
The moment you destroy the moment
that I think Kojira wants to grapple him.
Yes.
So go ahead and make a
Okay.
what is it? Exactly. It's just an attack roll.
Right. With my strength modifier, or
we fucking got him, boys. We fucking got him.
It doesn't actually say about. I would think you would use your strength because it's technically like a melee combat maneuvers. With your reach, including your weapon's reach if applicable, you make a melee. It does not say it's a melee, so yes, strength.
Okay, because if it says melee, it's the difference between a +4 and a +7. So I do want to check this.
Yeah, it's a combat maneuver. You hold the target in place, you have to have at least one free hand to perform the grapple maneuver.
Right.
If the resulting attack roll equals or exceeds the target's kinetic armor +13,
yeah, you can.
The target is pinned instead.
That pinned happens. So.
And she can't take any actions that involve moving limbs or other attempts to escape.
Right.
Okay. This is so much fun.
So, let's see. Grapple combat maneuver to grapple. Okay. So what do we say? +7 or +4?
You're using your strength because it's a melee.
So just straight strength. Gotcha.
Yeah. Not it's a attack. It's a melee attack roll. So you use your strength modifier on top of just a d20.
Double.
Doesn't he also use his basic attack bonus since it is an attack?
I think he
yes,
does. Yeah.
yes, it's the basic attack bonus.
Yeah, so it is your +7.
Yes. 25.
Yes. So, seeing him pull out a gun, you grab it, immediately force him down, and elbow him in the back of the head to drop him to the ground and lay your body on top of him so he can't move with his arm bent up.
For context, I'm an 8-foot tall, 125-kilo lizard man.
Alright, I pull out the 2 manacles I've been keeping. Put these on him.
So
I do 2 of them.
You notice something feels very odd about his skin. It's almost as if the what you're grabbing does not meet the same feeling as it should.
Is he sweaty or clammy?
No, it's more like from how his skin looks, like the smoothness that comes with a Kasatha. His skin almost feels more like
rough,
pointed and rough in a way. Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna kneel down and speak to him.
Yeah.
For the record, if you run away, and when I find you, and I will find you, if you run away, I will kill you.
Just imagining the grapple is just some WWE bullshit.
So, make it easier on both of us. Don't run away, and we'll get this whole thing sorted out. Sound good?
And he just kind of struggles, trying to get away, and he doesn't respond to you.
What's the administrative password? We'll make this go a lot faster.
Go to hell.
Let me check that. No, I don't think that one's gonna work.
Try password.
Guys! Does that one work?
What? Which?
I wanted to grab y'all's attention. I think I did it.
What did you do?
I just yelled, guys.
What
He's just saying he was just trying to get everybody's attention.
Yeah, because I wanted to do something. Noticing that his skin feels different than it's supposed to look, I want to slam the Dashko like right next to his face with the exhausts right next to his eye, and just go, drop the shit. What do you actually like?
And you see, he just kind of keeps shaking a little bit.
Piss off, lizard.
That's racist.
Yeah, there's no call for that language.
Not a smart move.
You just hear build up of. No, I wouldn't, even for this, I don't think I should be able to use, like, the idea of the Godzilla blast breath for intimidation, right?
Alright, if he's not gonna tell me the password, can I try and hack in?
Yes, you can try.
In the meantime, the Dashko activates, and I'm just
nice.
in his face.
27.
Pretty sure I did have these written down because I had to prepare a few different things ahead of time.
Ohm is very motivated to hack into this computer.
But you manage to get in, and you realize there is one firewall that you have to go through, and it would appear that all the information seems to be behind it.
Right. How tough does this firewall look to get past?
While seeming tough, you do feel confident in your ability to crack into it.
Check his pockets. Make sure he doesn't have a USB with
I do so.
a password.
So,
Perform a full body frisk.
So,
He has 2 manacles on him, by the way.
let's do a perception roll.
Perception. Pull up my character sheet real quick. Ryan,
What's up?
could you pull up my character sheet real quick and go to
It's a
skills?
+1 to perception.
Right, gotcha. Right, 17.
All right, so you're searching across to his body, like trying to search pockets, and you manage to pull out a small USB stick.
Do I feel anything else out of the ordinary other than the bumps?
Not really.
One-
Just the
One Beeg.
well, as you're trying to put your hand through the robe, it almost feels as if the robe isn't quite there. Something just doesn't feel right about the entire situation.
I try and touch the robe.
Your hand kind of you notice it seems like your hand passes through it.
Not aiming directly at his face, but like just in front of it, I activate the Dashko and I say, drop the shit now.
And you can see that there is some anger in his face, but the Kasatha, you watch as it's almost as if the skin is like melting away and becoming something else. And you realize that the Kasatha is in fact not a Kasatha at all, but a reptoid.
What the
And
fuck?
you called me a lizard.
He's a Terminator.
But now you see this, actually, I have the image.
Right.
Meantime, this is about the creature you see before you now.
Oh, gross.
Sitting
What an asshole.
I do pass the thing.
You pass the USB to Ohm?
Yes,
Kojira?
I do.
Awesome. Before I put this in any computer, I'm checking this on my data pad or whatever it is I have. Make sure it's not just a virus meant to wipe the computer.
Do I see a symbol of any like deities I know?
No, there's no deity symbols on this reptoid.
Any alliances?
None that you can discern just from outfit alone, because now it is a slightly different type of robe, but it was not exactly the same. Now it's more of a black and green kind of robe, but it's not
Right.
quite. It's more like it's a little more frayed and ugly looking than the disguise was.
Good
Yeah.
job,
I gotta get
Kojira.
ready to walk out the door, so You guys keep going. I'll rejoin you in like 20 minutes once I'm at work.
Okay. Right. I guess Herr Doctor just goes into a corner and fiddles with.
He just entered the coma temporarily.
He's just kind of watching.
Yeah.
Good job, Kojira.
If combat breaks out, just do the thing.
Gotcha.
Sneak, trick attack.
Yeah, basically. All right, I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right.
See you in a bit. Good job, Kojira. If you hadn't forced him to drop his disguise, I might not have been able to locate him if he ran away.
No problem. I've worked in this business long enough to recognize that some people tend to do shit like this. No, I have.
I mean, have to get
and the Reptoid does still have like the mask across his face. It's just he's obviously no longer in his Kasatha disguise.
But he doesn't look like a Vesk. I wouldn't recognize him.
No, it is definitely not Vesk. It is a Reptoid, a shape-shifting being known for deception and other evil things.
Shapeshifters. Cowards.
That flash drive, I checked it with one of my own data pads or whatever I have.
Yes, looking through it, it appears to be nothing more than access containing his but it does actually contain both his screen name and the password as well, so it's full access.
I'd like to
despite how
just to check first.
All right, go ahead.
I just want to make sure this isn't a trap. That's a 24.
Looking over it, you really do not feel that there is anything wrong with it. Everything seems above board.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to use it to get past the firewall.
And you kind of hear him grunting.
You stay the hell out of there!
Look, we just have to confirm a few things.
And he just kind of like grunts as he's still trying to get away from Kojira.
Am I able to knock him out?
Now would be the time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's not exactly. I don't think there is exactly rules for that. But go ahead and just make an attack roll to do so.
Yeah, I just deactivated Dachko, or even my Hammer Tail. Yeah, Hammer Tail. Give him a big bonk.
And if you're gonna be doing non-lethal damage, you take a -4 to the attack.
Gotcha. So that's instead of
also help.
-4 to the attack roll.
Yeah, 21.
So yeah, then not gonna worry about like damages or anything. You just kind of smash him in the back of the head. His head kind of pounds right off the floor, and he goes out.
I like to find a good spot to bind him, and I will do so.
Bind him with what? You do have manacles on him already.
Yeah, but due to the fact that his second pair of arms is now gone, I have a extra pair of manacles.
All right, so yeah, you just kind of push him up against like the one of the walls and make sure that now he is properly bound.
Arms and ankles behind his back, intertwined.
Yes, now, much like a little pretzel, he is bent against the wall.
Yep.
Gay.
Gay. And then Beeg just sits there and just keeps like sprinkling little bits of cocaine on his head.
And you know, while I'm at this, like, I'm not going to use this holy grenade. Like, I don't think the holy grenade is going to have much of an effect against the leech thing. So I just plop it in front of him and start working on a frag grenade or a shock grenade.
I was gonna say, depending on how deep you want to go down, I can't run away. Making him swallow a small explosive and keeping the detonator on you.
Oh yeah,
the detonator only works for one explosive at a time.
Yeah.
You don't have a second one?
I just have the one for the breach.
Damn.
They can be used up. They can be used up to 5 times, but you can only do one package at a time.
I'm gonna take a small piece of cloth and like push the grenade into his mouth, and then.
I feel like that's excessive. I don't think we have to go that far.
It's just holy water, so it wouldn't do much.
It's just a refreshing drink, but he doesn't know that.
He doesn't know that.
Okay.
It's just.
I use the password and stuff. Do I get past the firewall?
Yes, you have full access to the system. You can see all of the camera feeds, some different files, and 2 different buttons for opening different doors.
I'm just gonna look for evidence for the next couple minutes.
All right.
And then I got an idea.
What's your idea?
I'm going to gather some scrap from around the room. I'm going to form a makeshift collar and attach the grenade to it.
There's not scrap around there's not really scrap around. It's a very clean environment.
Then I will look if he has a handkerchief.
No, it does not appear so. It's mostly just like the robes. You could just like tear off some of that.
I will do that, and then tie the grenade.
do an engineering check for your makeshift crap to see if if you manage to keep it together right.
Yeah, if he does any bullshit, it will just ignite, but he doesn't realize that it's just a holy water grenade. 19.
So you managed to somehow rig this thing up to that if too much motion is present, that it will go off, and have it wrapped around his neck while he's still unconscious.
And
so now,
and then afterwards, a shock grenade.
All right. So now, you're searching through, and you're finding just many different files that appear to be, the administrator was bringing in androids in large black crates that you remember being mentioned in a computer you had accessed earlier about the weird black boxes that kind of made one of the guards kind of uncomfortable. And you realize that androids were being transported to here and being kept under his office and being scrapped for parts and sold off to different buyers across different planets.
Oh, we're gonna have an army.
Off his hand.
But looking at the button, you realize that one of the buttons must unlock a hidden door.
I press the hidden button door.
And behind you, you see the bookcase kind of like sliding open, and it reveals a small passageway.
I'm a little scared to check what's back there, but I have to know.
So going down there, you can see that there is a small staircase down.
Is it? Okay, I go down.
So there is no map for this because it's going to be essentially a RP area.
Gotcha.
So you descend down through the stairs, and you already can smell something drafting up, and it reeks of death.
Yup.
And you can see that there's your dark vision not really activating, as there is just dim enough red light, and you can see strung up by their arms are a few different androids, their innards ripped out. You can see exposed parts of their body and flesh, combinations of oil and blood smeared all over the ground. You can see some of their faces in agony, heads rolled into the corner. This is obviously a combination of torture and harvesting of their parts to send to different buyers. And just being within this area, you can feel your heart racing and your stomach beginning to turn.
Is there anyone left alive?
There's nothing alive down here. Only misery and death.
As the minute I've confirmed that there are no survivors, I'm walking back upstairs.
Yeah, so as you're trying to make your way back up, you go ahead and make a fortitude saving throw.
Yep. Oh, hold on.
In the meantime, I've pulled up the chair and I'm just sitting in front of this guy. Dashko in.
20 work?
So as you're coming up, you start to feel like you're about to vomit, and as it starts to roll up into your stomach, but you manage to catch yourself and just kind of force it back down and maintain your composure as you make it back up the staircase.
So I managed to do this before I come around the door, before anyone can see me again?
Yes, it was wow.
When Ohm comes around the corner, his face is blank, completely devoid of emotion. More emotionless than he's ever looked before. And he walks over to where the Reptoid is, still perfectly calm, pulls out his laser gun, and shoots him in the head.
Alright, well, because he is helpless, you can attempt a coup de grace to see if you manage to kill him.
Instantaneously.
Let me find...
Wait, he's not only bound, he's also unconscious.
Yes, he is literally he is literally in the most helpless state he could possibly be in. I find stuff.
The only way he could be more helpless was if I were to have broken all of the bones in his body already.
Yes. So basically, you, Kojira, just watch. You're just kind of doing your thing. You see come up. And you see he does seem a little upset, but he just walks right up, pulls his gun, and just...
Do I roll?
No, I roll.
Oh, I'm just gonna leave that dice there.
Rolling a save.
You blast the Reptoid directly in his head, and he is motionless.
He's gone? He's dead?
I check for a pulse.
You immediately killed him without a second thought.
I check for a pulse.
Healed.
Yes, he is definitely dead. The laser rifle boring a hole in his skull.
Guilty as charged.
Word of advice. Stay on this floor. Don't go down.
Got it. Guilty, I
Very. And I go back to the computer and I'm closing that door.
As you, the door slides back shut, and while the door is closed, that memory will just burned into your skull now. Just so many androids torn apart, bleeding, just dead. There's obviously no remorse for them.
I will undo the manacles and give them back to Ohm. And I'm going to stuff his body underneath his desk.
You just kind of unceremoniously throw his corpse against the the desk.
Yep.
Do we have an airlock in this station?
None that you've managed to find.
I just look at him and just go, "A good captain dies with a ship."
And
he's going to up with the rest of
and you do think of it. You need to make sure you bring some evidence of his death. So you just kind of, again, without really much care, peek over the desk and just snap a picture with your data pad of his corpse.
Mangled.
I do have an integrated exocortex. Does that store visual footage of things I look at?
For this, for the sake of just the RP of it, yeah, sure.
All right. So I have video evidence of his whole
Well, actually, does your exocortex automatically have a data jack? Because if it doesn't, then I'm gonna say no, actually.
It doesn't automatically have a data jack, but it does say you can have one installed alongside it, and it will work with it.
Oh, well then. Oh, so you could?
I could install a data jack and have the data jack work with it.
Okay. Or what? Or is that just the rig? Or is that actually the exocortex? Or is that
no, I think you're right. I think it's the rig.
Yeah, I don't. So then, in that case, no, because you wouldn't have any way to actually access it at that point.
Gotcha.
We're just gonna say that it's just basically an AI that helps with hacking and combat tracking among things.
Did we ever decide what my custom toolkit would look like?
You said something like a Game Boy, essentially.
I did say it was a Game Boy.
Yeah, or it was either a Game Boy or whatever the fuck else that was, a pocket, whatever.
A pocket?
I forget what the hell it's called. Game Boy Pocket or something.
I don't think I called it a Game Boy Pocket. But we'll say it's a Game Boy then. So yeah, I take pictures of his corpse, and I probably would have also taken pictures of the, massacred androids.
Yeah.
As much as you could stomach to, yes, and loading the your evidence onto your data pad as well.
I am viciously looking through his computer to find what connections he has, and I'm writing fucking names.
So, you managed you're finding like different planets, but you're not finding exact names. It's as if all the data that would be necessary for creating connections and has been
anonymous.
Has been expunged and anonymous. However, there is like one particular symbol you see on like every single one of these documentations, and I don't have like a drawing of it, but it's essentially like a diamond shape with like two like half circles at a slight angle going upward.
So is it like the diamond shape, and then the half circles are...
Here, actually, you know what? Here, let me try it on
the two faces? Does it look like a heart?
It's essentially... It's gonna be a fucking... It's essentially looking like this.
Okay. That looks kind of like a heart. Like an upside-down heart.
Yeah, okay, I guess so. Now that you mention it.
So we're looking for a guy named Valentine.
What is just a random fucking assumption to make?
Dangus, tell me for real. I won't metagame. Did I get it right?
No, because I never came up with a name for it yet.
Can it be Valentine?
If you know what, fine, fuck it. If you really want it to, you just make an assumption based on that.
No. Ohm has no fucking idea. He's just recorded the symbol and is gonna look for it. But out of character, Valentine's a cool fucking name for a bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what Void, you would know, the JoJo. What was that president called?
Funny Valentine?
Was it Funny Valentine?
We're gonna have to fight Funny Valentine.
Funny Valentine.
No.
That would be fucking
I do not want to fight Funny Valentine. Fuck no.
This is fun. We're uncovering an entire slave ring, and we're gonna fucking kill so many goddamn bastards.
Who the fuck am I in this? Am I Gyro?
Yeah, right now nobody's affiliated with you. You're just kind of like got them in on it for the time, but nobody's truly affiliated with you. They might not even feel like dealing with this shit.
Considering I don't have legs, I'm gonna be Johnny.
Yes. You're Johnny, I'm Gyro. So that means I'm gonna die for your sins.
Who the fuck am I?
Yeah, you're gonna die and I'm gonna absorb your soul and become OP.
I'm Hey.
You? Who?
I don't know who these people are because I've never actually I never actually watched
I I don't know who the stand user's name is, but my stand is Hey Up. I'm that guy. Go ahead.
Dangus, this isn't in the anime.
Be Dio.
This is season 7. That isn't in the anime yet.
Oh fuck! There's Diego.
Diego.
Diego. Oh yeah.
Oh right, the guy that turns into the dinosaur.
Yeah, he turns into a dinosaur. I should be Diego.
He has it depends on the version of him. Yeah, he also gets at the end, and there's another reality version of him with the world again.
Yeah.
Look, a banana. Look at it go.
Banana man.
Season 7 spoilers aside.
Anyway.
What does this guy's ship look like, by the way, compared to Beeg's ship?
You don't have looking at the feed into the hangar, you only see two ships currently. One that seems to be a very small personal shuttle that probably only fits like maybe a crew of 2. And then you see the ship that you can only assume is Beeg, and
he was gonna have us escort him to his ship, and then he was gonna fucking leave us here.
And Beeg, you look at the cameras too while you're just kind of muttering around, and you can see your ship.
Your beauty.
My ship.
And you're overcome with a sense of joy.
We're scuttling his shuttle, by the way.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Oh, a scuttle is when you destroy a ship that it can't sail.
Yeah, it's basically destroying it, so it just can't be used.
Although I guess that would make it so that there were any survivors who could escape, and they made it there and found a scuttled ship.
What do you mean?
I feel like that would.
You think they can escape the fucking explosion?
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm looking through the security tape. Is there any survivors?
No, looking through, you've seen, even through past feeds, you could see that people being killed by both zombies and the orangutan, and
leech.
Basically there's nothing left alive here. The only people you saw was through older feeds was you all hiding, and same with Vax.
Last 2 things I want to find out. One,
yes.
Where did the Karaga call come from? Where was its earliest known sighting?
So, looking through the feeds, you manage to find... It takes several minutes to even find anything, but you manage to find it, it phases in through the hangar door. Like, or actually,
it came
no.
from outside.
Yeah.
It was in space.
In this time, I've crafted another shot grenade.
This fucking thing came from space!
Fuck! You can't even kill it if we just fucking send it up the airlock. It'll just come back in.
Hello there.
Alright. Oh no, he's here.
General Kenobi. I know.
General Kenobi. We just killed him.
He's fucking alive. Shoot him again. Last thing I'm gonna check is where is the Karaga call right now?
So you bring up every single feed, and you're just looking over them constantly, and stressfully, and you're not managing to find anything at all. Like you're just not finding Can
I look at diagnostics of like the vent system? Like what air fans are working and which ones are currently non-functional?
Well, looking through, you can see that there are many that aren't functioning properly, probably from different times that the thing was crashing through there. And
I'm just gonna watch that for a couple minutes and see if one of them breaks.
The only ones that you can see that are still functional are in the administrator's office. Those are the only ones that he somehow managed to be lucky enough for this creature not to come in.
Watch one of these go non-functional all of a sudden. That would be funny.
Wait, what was it? Five Nights at Freddy's 2 jump scare as it comes out of the vent.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No, couldn't happen.
Roll initiative.
I'm still staring at the screen for like a good minute while this is going.
Yeah, so you're terrified and hoping that any god that'll listen, that there's nothing going to come through there, but it doesn't appear that anything that hasn't already been destroyed is.
Damn it! I couldn't even tempt fate.
Damn you, fate!
Wait, are there external cameras too? Who the fuck says this thing has to move through the station?
Dude, there's externals, yeah.
Yes, there are you managed to find a few external cameras, but looking through, you don't even seem to find you don't seem to find him out there either.
All right, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news.
Go ahead.
The good news is that thing is not here. Bad news is it could be anywhere else.
The good news is I don't see it. The bad news is I don't see it.
Yeah.
We're probably relatively safe in here for at least the time being.
Right. Another hour.
Keep the one that shows the ventilation systems open, just in case.
Will do. I'll try to also keep tabs on security footage in the atrium and outside the administrator's office.
Yeah.
Do we want to take like a short rest so you can recover?
Yes, I took 18 stamina points of damage, so I'm going to use a resolve point to heal back up.
I took 5. Frankly, I'm okay with keeping that much damage.
None.
I'll just keep watch.
Alright. While sitting down, we're still waiting on Ryan to come back, so y'all just want to chat in character?
Yeah, it works for me.
Do that. So, yeah, go ahead on all your. I'm gonna do it for Vax and Kojira a while. Go ahead and hit the that dice down there that says for stamina, spend an RP to restore.
Yeah, and in the meantime, Dangus, I'm going to, since we never established a backstory for Kojira, I'm going to bullshit some things up if you don't mind.
You guys are just gonna sit here and shoot the shit.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, we just experienced that bullshit, so might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. If any of you guys, like, this is out of character, if any of you guys, like, push me on, like, what I saw down there, I will elaborate. But
yeah.
I'm mostly keeping it to myself so that you guys, like, don't,
have to experience it too.
Yeah, because that's kind of gross.
I would like to approach Ohm and ask if there were any drugs in the secret room he went in. Was it a drug lab?
No, it more like a butcher's house, really.
Oh, so no drugs.
None of the kind you would like.
No.
Was it?
Shame.
I'm guessing they were down there, the ones you were looking for.
Yeah. If we had gotten here sooner, we could have mitigated the damage more, but...
Do you need for me to give them a proper funeral?
No. At this point, the best solace we can offer them is ending the people who did this. I don't have any names, but I have some locations, and I have a symbol. And I'm going to show Kojira the upside down fart.
From my time...
I thought you said upside down fart.
Yeah.
I said fart.
I know, it just sounded like you said upside down fart.
From my time in the Vescarium and on Vex Prime and serving military training, have I ever seen that symbol before?
You're trying to, trying to, like, think as hard as you can, but there's just, it doesn't come to you. It doesn't appear to be, anything that you've seen before. No matter how hard you strain your brain to think.
If it makes you feel any better, I've never seen that symbol in the Vescarium.
It does. I appreciate the thought. But at the very least, we have some sort of lead. And some places we can check for other.
Yeah. Let's hope that at least one time we'll find some survivors.
Hopefully. But This is why I do this. Stopping people like that. Making sure shit like this can't happen again.
Yeah. Hold on, I need to look something up because I forgot the name of the fucker I was about to mention.
The pay is pretty good, too. If you look at... Considering the fact that we're all out of work now.
Fair.
What do you mean we're all out of work? I didn't work here.
Hey.
I was just passing by with my ship.
You don't have to be unemployed at all now.
The intergalactic drug runner, Beeg Doughlicker.
Yeah. But yeah, upon mentioning all this, he just goes, "This is kind of the reason my family abandoned the Moratosh and served Grumzaki instead."
Grumzaki! Who the fuck?
Grumzaki. So
I'm not incredibly familiar with Vesk politics.
The Vesk have 3 patron gods.
President.
The one I met. The Moratosh is the main Vesk god. He's a god of conquering and war. Most everyone follows him. His symbol is the 3 star that points of the Doshko, aiming sideways in full. Doshko.
Oh.
That's his weapon.
Yeah.
What little I know.
He basically encourages us to conquer everything, to make all of the universe follow the laws of the Vesk, for everyone to fall beneath us.
You don't seem like good guys.
We aren't. I mean, let's be honest.
Good guy is relative.
True. Though, how about you say that about the multiple races we caused to go extinct?
Hey, I never said I don't find them evil.
Basically, when conquering the Veskarium, the Vesk who were doing the conquering had slaughtered the races of the other races, or had slaughtered the races inhabiting the other planets in our solar system. I was not around to see any of this. When I was born, there was already an alliance between us and the Pact Worlds. It's fickle, but it's there. And some Vesk have taken to worship a new god, Grumzati. A god, still a god of warriors, obviously, we're Vesk, but he fights not for conquering, he fights for liberation instead. This is kind of the reason my family worship him.
I can understand that.
The Vesk have kept many slaves, and frankly, some of us thought it was simply too much. Instead, we fight for freedom now. We still fight, but, well, at least it's for something better than to conquer every sentient species in the galaxy.
Ohm is nodding and smiling along.
Yeah. Does he actually happy?
He's nodding and smiling. I don't understand anything.
Does he at least seem cheered up in the slightest?
Ohm, yes. Ohm looks cheered up.
That's good then.
Ohm looks like he's found a true friend.
Yeah.
He looks like he's dead inside.
Now that I'm here, I do realize we have been on here for a while now, haven't we? I have yet to contact my family.
They must be worried.
I have, to be fair. Well, I think you might know this. Vesk don't give live birth. We the females of our species lay clutches of eggs that are fairly big.
Big.
In fact,
they must not be fun to lay then.
Huh. Believe me, you could ask my mother. She's had. You see him count on his fingers. Right. There have been 3 times that I have been blessed with siblings. At clutches of eggs, mind you. I'm the middle child of the first clutch, and this means that I have approximately in the tens of siblings. I think in total I have 25.
Is it a happy family?
It's big, but I do get along with all of them.
Damn, that's bigger than
That's
I
good.
is big.
As an android, I never really had blood family, so to speak. People raised me, people I loved, but I've never really experienced that blood relation. Whether that's a good or bad thing is up to interpretation.
It's subjective. Some families don't really go all that well when it comes to things like that. Oftentimes, you just want to separate from them, no matter what. Sometimes, though, it goes well, and they can be the closest people in your lives, able to support you through everything, even help you find a career. And well, here I am.
Alright, so, now that Ryan is back, I don't know how much longer this is going to go because it is already 9 o'clock and I haven't really spent much time upstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, you said she was gone.
No, not until like 11 o'clock.
Right. Just tell me what.
So, Vax, keep you now updated since you were gone for that period of time. You've just been kind of a silent observer of watching the administrator be bound up, thrown against a wall,
Knocked out.
knocked out, accessing
Opening
a
a
secret
back
chamber,
door.
going down for a while, coming back up and shutting it down, and not without blasting the administrator in the head, instantly killing him.
None of us went down to see what was down
No,
there.
Ohm was the only one who went down.
Ohm would have been no, you don't want to go down there. To anyone who wanted to go down, but he wouldn't have stopped anyone.
I thought you were going to say you would have shot them right in the back.
Okay.
No going down there, I said.
I do wish to say, check the vents, please. Just in case.
Vents still look good.
Yes, nothing else has been changing. Because there are not cameras within the vents, but there is nothing seems to be blocked up or anything, any system having any issue.
Basically just looking at the maintenance log.
Yeah,
Yep.
so, and everything seems above board as it can be for the present situation.
Alright, you
And
guys
Are we still in the administrator's office?
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody's
Yes.
still
you guys keep going.
everybody's
guys keep
still
going.
kind of sitting here.
You guys
So-
keep going. Take a piss real quick.
Could I
sounds good.
could I have a look at the computer very quickly? I would like to take a look at the
Absolutely.
video logs to see if I can identify patient 0 to see where the outbreak started.
If I can be of any help, I'll help try and navigate the video footage. Otherwise, it's all
So
you.
you going through the footage, it appeared that the leech creature made its way into the station through the hangar by
Hangar
phasing
doors.
through the hangar doors, and then immediately started chewing into multiple staff that were already in the hangar, who then migrated out of the hangar since then.
Okay, so the leech was patient 0.
Yes, it. Not long after things were killed by it, they started raising up.
Do
Now
any of
then,
us still have the zombie virus?
So, unfortunately, I know you just came back, Ryan, but I am going to be calling this a session for now. I mean, we could. I don't know if you guys would want to do it later at all, like in a few hours, but I feel like Julian would want to go to sleep. Yeah,
Yeah, probably not
I'm
tonight.
alright.
So,
I'm alright with calling it.
otherwise,
This has been
yes, this has been a very extremely productive session.
Yeah.
How close are we to the end?
Very. has done what he wanted to do. Kojira set the bomb. He set up us the bomb.
We just need to get to the ship,
and now,
then we can blow this popsicle
basically
stand.
now it's escaping.
Nice.
Now basically we get to my ship, and you guys hope I pull some good rolls on piloting.
There's not going to be any ship combat. It's basically going to be, once you guys leave, there'll be some short RP involving making it back to the planet that was basing his bounty hunting out of.
Railroad.
And that'll be probably an hour or so of RP that you could probably pull off. Mostly just meeting the we'll just call him the one running it, and then maybe the quartermaster he was getting stuff from, and then that's about it until we decide to move on with it later.
Also, Home offered everyone a job.
Yeah,
with
pretty
the
much.
Galactic Railroad.
I return.
I'm a drug dealer. Why would I?
All right,
I would be arrested on sight.
All right, but like I said, I'm gonna hit end here.